Good morning. Welcome everybody to this year's All-Stars 2024. My name is Cody Valles-Norton and I'm the co-founder of Ignite the Spark. Sean's gonna come up and tell you about Ignite the Spark, so thankfully I don't have to go through all of that. But what I will tell you is a little bit of the past. 5 years ago, my co-founder Eshel Lippman and I founded Ignite the Spark. What we saw was that there was no central meeting place, what we like to call a town square, for all things energy tech. Now look at our ecosystem that's gathered here today. How beautiful is that? The resiliency that we're all here, and that's a topic we'll be talking about a lot today. I've recently relocated to Switzerland, and Energy Tech Week is why I flew in. And specifically today, we have our change makers in the morning, and then our top 11 All-Stars will be pitching. So make sure you stick around. And it's funny when I look back at it, I can't find him. Oh, there he is, my co-founder Eshel Lippman. He's right there. See, I love embarrassing him, and so any opportunity that I can, I do. And so he tries to hide behind the scenes. But I think it speaks to the strength of our community and the love that we all have for Israeli energy tech in our ecosystem. There always seems to be something that draws you back, and we're very grateful to have you. So, house rules, okay? We are live streaming. We have an international audience of around 250 to 300 people that are going to be joining us online. So what does that mean? That means this room needs to be quiet, please. Outside as well, please try and keep it quiet. On the first floor, you can go down via the elevators right here, and then you'll be able to network, do your B2B, which we highly encourage. You're the ones who are also the change makers and be the change that you want to see. Don't worry, there will be a live stream of the entire event for you, so you can still stay in touch and see everything. We will be taking a 40-minute break for lunch, and then all of you will be back in here. We'll call you and let you know. We'll have a timer up here as well so we can all keep track. And our event platform, Eventry, please utilize it. That's how you'll be able to connect with each other afterwards and our online audience. We have people joining from Australia to Japan, all the way to the US, and we have such an international audience that is loving what we're doing here. We'll also send you an investor's booklet of the top 11 so you'll all be able to follow up and see all the startups. But who better to talk about our ecosystem and what's happening and all things Ignite? Sean Dana, our CEO.
Good morning, everyone. Before I start, I think Cody deserves another round of applause. He made all the way from Switzerland. He has 7 hours to be an MC here. That's something that requires a lot of energy, and from you all, that is what's needed to be taken. So, the Israeli Energy Tech All-Stars. This is a really exciting day for all of us to be around. Some say a few years ago, it might be a random, something that happened accidentally. After a few second times, that's maybe twice, a coincidence that just happened, an event that's occurring, and we see it more and more. The third time that's actually getting the pattern, and we get to see a really milestone and a flagship event in our ecosystem. What would be the fourth time? The fourth time would be Energy Tech Week. We haven't here right now. I know it's a lot to contact with all those events, but we got a really exciting week. We had started in the 17 with Energy and Mobility event, together with Climate First Drive, an event that kicked off together. We continued to partner event. Yesterday with Planetech, and it's really exciting that we get to see and get to milestone today with the Energy Tech All-Stars for the fourth time. Before I'll start and jump into a packful day, I would like to use this opportunity to send strength and power for our soldiers, for the families that lost their loved ones, and more to those that are still waiting for them to come back. When people speak about energy, there are many different forms of energy. And I think that our ecosystem, but also the state of Israel, has been facing a complex period that requires a unique kind of energy. This is why having this event in the true mentality of no matter what makes me proud, makes us resilient, and looking forward. I would like specifically mention and use this moment to mention our community member, Mr. Ruby Chen, who has lost his son on October 7, and our heart is still with him, praying for his sons to return, and the rest of been taken from us. Today, as we aim to look forward, and as we aim to stand united, sharing the same vision, illustrating the essence of resilience and innovation, adversity may challenge us, but it's also enhance our determination to collaborate, advance, and create impactful solution. So thank you all for being here, support us all this time. For those that are less familiar with who we are or what we do, Ignite the Spark is a non-profit organization. Started the journey 5 years ago in building an energy tech ecosystem from scratch just here in Israel. We have three sub-communities. Women in Energy, one of the most vibrant community we have around, more than 500 individuals. We have Ignite International, and we have Ignite Academia with 8 academic cells. This year we launched not only one map, we have launched 2 maps that you can see outside, you can navigate and feel how the ecosystem look like from the innovation aspects, but also from the more traditional one. I proudly can say that we have more than 200 Empower initiatives, all to dedicate and create more opportunities for the whole ecosystem. From time to time, we start to see a little bit more sparkle. We see a little bit more startups and entrepreneurs come up. We've managed to build 5 cohorts of venture creation programs with 8 alumni and a lot of startups in the ecosystem, and are 2 more to become, and maybe some new ones that you will hear soon. So what about today? Today we have the Israel Energy Tech All-Stars. We have the change makers. We have amazing startups. We have one-on-one interviews. We have stakeholders, investors, basically everything that represent how the energy tech ecosystem look like. And we've done that with all the partners that made it happen. We want to say thank you right now for each one of you to make it happen, specifically also for Mark and the team of Herzog for hosting us today. So let's go for another round of applause. Later today, you will hear top 11 startups. But it's important for me to mention there are more in the big pictures. There were 20 startups as part for this distinguished process that we've done for the last few months, started in February. Those startups went through a carbon math session, ESG, storytelling, public speaking, all made to refine the message and get the proper tools that is needed to get the investment to the next stage. For those that are pitching, we have 3 exciting prizes today that will open a little bit more boundaries of innovation. We have the Energy Tech Summit, one of the biggest energy and climate tech event in Europe in Bilbao, and one of them get express tickets to there, as well to the Select USA Invest Summit that happened just next week. But besides those competitions, we have a great delegation that plan to be in December to Paris, and we have a fast lane direct to them as well. For all those free startups that will be chosen, there will be a specific storytelling package together with a partner from Montana that came abroad, and will help them to refine the message as well. Last but not least, it's important for me to say and show you all the people behind the scenes, the amazing team that plays of all that you see here, but also about all the 200 initiatives that you just saw right now. I would like to say a huge shout out and say thank you for each one of you, Gali Sheskin for making this all happen, Esha Lipman, Cody for all the support, Ronnie, Oad for the great job in the academy, and for 4 special supporters that came especially from the state, Seth, Rosie, Gerard, and Adi, that came and made all the way to support us from the United States. Thank you. So without further ado, I know the times has come up, so for everybody that comes up, just check out the timer as well. It's make us very tight. We have a lot to be managed. I would just want to say thank you for all of you as well. Enjoy, and we look forward to see you soon.